Right now, as you're watching this, your legs and feet might be trying to tell you something about your health, and almost nobody listens. Quick test. Do your legs feel weaker climbing stairs than they did 5 years ago? If yes, type weaker in the comments. If no, type stronger. You may be among the many older adults who have no idea that certain everyday fruit habits can quietly work against leg strength, circulation, and joint comfort after 60. Tap the like button if you want to catch these mistakes before they steal more of your energy and independence. These aren't junk foods or candy. I'm talking about fruits most people have been told are healthy for decades. Pineapple, bananas, grapes, watermelon, oranges, apples, mango, and more. For some seniors, how much and how often you eat these fruits can quietly increase inflammation, blood sugar swings, ankle swelling, and that heavy dragging feeling in your legs. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, how many servings of fruit do you usually eat in a day? Just type the number. And if you care about staying strong, steady, and independent as you age, subscribe to Senior Health Hub and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos on senior strength, balance, and healthy aging. Let me introduce you to Ellen, a 68-year-old from Arizona. Ellen did what she thought was perfectly healthy. Pineapple chunks in her morning yogurt, a banana for afternoon energy, a big handful of grapes while watching TV, orange juice with breakfast, watermelon most evenings in the summer. She honestly believed she was doing everything right, but her legs told a different story. Within a year, walking around the block felt like a hike. Her ankles puffed up by dinner. Stairs felt harder every month. When she got help, she didn't quit fruit. She simply changed which fruits, how much, and when she ate them. Within a few weeks, her swelling eased. Her energy returned. Her evening walk stopped feeling like a chore. Her turnaround wasn't magic. It was simply understanding how aging changes the way our bodies handle sugar, acids, and certain compounds in food. Here's the part nobody explains clearly. After about 60, your body doesn't process food the same way it did at 30 or 40. Many older adults experience slower metabolism, more insulin resistance, more sensitive joints, gradual decline in kidney function, more delicate blood vessels, and circulation. That means big hits of natural sugar, high acid foods, or large portions of certain fruits can spike blood sugar more, stir up joint inflammation, worsen uric acid problems, increase ankle and leg swelling. The same fruits that felt fine in your 40s can start causing problems in your 60s and 70s if you're not strategic. Quick, but important note. I'm not saying these fruits are poison or that everyone over 60 must avoid them forever. This video is educational, not personal medical advice. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, heart issues, or you're on medications, always talk with your healthcare professional before making big changes. What you're about to hear are patterns that commonly show up in seniors who eat large amounts of certain fruits every day, and the smarter swaps that often help legs, joints, and energy. Let's start with a tropical favorite that surprises a lot of people, pineapple. Pineapple gets praised for an enzyme called bromelain, and it's vitamin C, but it's also high in natural sugar, quite acidic, easy to eat in big portions without noticing. For some older adults, especially with blood sugar issues or sensitive joints, large, frequent servings of pineapple can cause bigger blood sugar swings, irritate already inflamed joints, contribute to that heavy leg feeling after meals. Ask yourself, how often do you eat pineapple? Type daily, weekly, or rarely in the comments. Next up, bananas. They're marketed as nature's energy bar and loaded with potassium. Athletes love them. Many doctors recommend them. But one medium banana also packs a big dose of fast-digesting carbs and natural sugar. In younger bodies, that quick sugar hit is usually handled well. In older bodies with insulin resistance, repeated banana snacks can contribute to stronger blood sugar spikes, higher insulin levels, more afternoon leg heaviness, swollen ankles. In some people with heart or kidney issues, quick test, stand up and march in place for 30 seconds. How do your legs feel right now? Comment heavy, normal, or strong. Fruit number 3, grapes. They're bite-sized, delicious, and incredibly easy to overeat, especially while watching TV. But grapes are also rich in fructose, a type of sugar your liver has to process. In some seniors, especially with gout, kidney issues, or high uric acid, regular large bowls of grapes can raise uric acid levels, stir up joint inflammation, trigger toe, ankle, or knee pain. If you've ever had sharp pain in your big toe at night or unexplained morning stiffness, and you snack on grapes often, it's worth paying attention. Rate your joint stiffness right now from 1 to 10 in the comments. Fruit number 4 is a summer classic, watermelon. It feels like pure hydration, mostly water, and very light. But when you eat big wedges or half a bowl, you can easily take in a surprisingly high dose of fast-acting sugar. For older adults with slower glucose regulation, large servings of watermelon can spike blood sugar, quickly trigger a crash and afternoon fatigue, worsen evening ankle swelling. Think back, last time you had a big serving of watermelon, did you feel tired or energized 30 to 60 minutes later? Type it in the comments. Number 5 isn't just oranges, it's especially orange juice and heavy citrus habits. Whole oranges in moderation can be fine for many people, but daily glasses of orange juice or frequent citrus can be rough on. Blood sugar, no fiber to slow it down. Sensitive stomachs, already irritated joints in some older adults. Some seniors notice morning knee stiffness, achy hips or ankles, more reflux or stomach discomfort. Think about your routine. Is orange juice a daily habit? Type OJ daily or no OJ below. Fruit 6, green apples, especially as a late night snack. They seem like the healthier apple because they taste less sweet, but they still contain a decent amount of sugar, more tart organic acids than many red varieties. For some seniors, especially with sensitive muscles or mineral imbalances, that combination can contribute to nighttime leg cramps, morning calf stiffness, heavy feeling thighs, first thing in the morning. If you ever get painful calf cramps at night and you often eat fruit, especially apples, before bed, it's worth experimenting with timing. Fruit 7, mango. Mango is delicious, soft, and feels light. But one generous cup can contain as much or more sugar as many desserts. For older adults with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or neuropathy, frequent large servings of mango can push blood sugar much higher and for longer, fuel inflammation around knees, ankles, and feet, worsen tingling, burning, or heaviness in the legs. Ask yourself, how many times did you eat mango this week? Type the number in the comments. If the answer is 4 or more, and you struggle with leg pain or blood sugar, it might be worth treating mango as an occasional dessert, not a daily staple. Let's be very clear. Fruit is not bad. These 7 fruits are not villains. The real problem is how much, how often, and in what context you eat them, especially after 60 when blood sugar circulation and joints are more vulnerable. The good news? There are fruits that usually play much nicer with aging bodies, especially when you watch portions, pair them with protein or healthy fat. Space them out across the day. Here are fruits many seniors do better with, especially when portions are reasonable and the rest of the diet is balanced. Berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. Generally lower sugar per cup, higher fiber, powerful antioxidants that support blood vessels and joints. Tart cherries, in moderation, may help uric acid and joint comfort in some people when used sensibly. Pears and kiwi, gentle sweetness, good fiber, easier on blood sugar when paired with a handful of nuts or a bit of protein. Avocado, yes, it's a fruit. Healthy fats that support joint health and help steady blood sugar when eaten with carbs. Papaya, small portions. Softer on digestion than many tropical fruits for some older adults. Remember Ellen from earlier? Here's what changed when she swapped out heavy sugar fruits and built her day around better options. Week 1. Less morning stiffness, less nighttime ankle puffiness. Week 4. Longer, easier walks and less afternoon crashing. Week 8. Stairs felt doable again, not overwhelming. Week 12. She said her legs felt almost 10 years younger. Was it only about fruit? No, she also moved more, hydrated better, and worked with her healthcare team. But fruit was one high-impact lever she could control at home. If you've watched this far, I know something important about you. You care about your health, your legs, and your independence. Tell me in the comments, 1. Which fruit on this list surprised you the most? 2. What's one change you're willing to try this week? 3. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to protecting your leg strength? Type committed if you're ready to experiment with smarter fruit choices. If this opened your eyes to how fruit can affect your legs, joints, and energy after 60, hit that like button so more seniors can find this. Subscribe to Senior Health Hub and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video, where I'll walk you through 5 simple daily habits to rebuild leg strength safely after 60, no gym required. Share this video with a friend or family member who struggles with leg pain or swelling. Save it to come back to when you're making your grocery list. Stay strong, stay informed, and stay kind to your future self. Your legs carry your freedom. Let's protect them together. If you found this helpful, I think you'll love this next video on natural ways to boost your energy. Tap it here.